Hey guys, Amy here, and welcome back everyone who wasn't in our conversation yesterday because of the topic it was about. Sorry. I'm sorry if the wind is really loud outside and if people are really loud because one, it's a Saturday night, so that's why the people are really loud, and two, there's like some major winds today, and I'm not sure why, but we have actually a severe weather warning on just like winds, so it's like really windy outside and it makes it so cold, and it was so nice yesterday, so it's really sad. But anyway, let's get on with the video. Today's topic is what makes a good person. Now I know that this topic is so broad and it's so hard to obviously list everything that makes someone a good person, but the topics that I had for today that were given to me by people were really like sad, and I kind of wanted like a happy topic to talk about because it's the weekend and it's happy, and I didn't want to like bring anyone's weekend down, so I just picked this topic myself. And I thought it was an interesting topic to talk about because I kind of want to know what you guys think makes someone a good person, and I'm sure you guys want to know what other people think makes a good person. So let's go on with it. So these are some characteristics that I think someone should have in order to be a good person. This whole list is just my opinion, so if you guys disagree with me, that's okay. These are just some things that I think someone should have. And obviously, no one's perfect. No one's gonna always have all of these characteristics. People have bad days. People just, are down, and you can't always expect someone to be a good person all the time. And just because they don't have these characteristics some days doesn't mean they're a bad person at all. It just means that they're having a bad day, and you have to accept people for who they are. So, without further ado, number 1 would be integrity. Number 2 would be high morals, and that's like a big one. I like people and I respect people that have high morals. 3 would be they have to be trustworthy. There's nothing like having trust issues and then going and spilling your guts out to someone and then finding out the next day that everyone knows your business now. And it's really important that you don't do that, because people are gonna stop confiding in you if they find out that when they tell you something, you're just gonna tell the world. Number 4 is they not only have to have good intentions, but they have to do some good deeds once in a while. I think it's important that people help others, and that doesn't mean just give donations to charities. It means they go out, they get their hands dirty, and they help others. They do some high quality community service just because they don't need to get rewarded. They just do it for the sake of other people. I think that's such a good quality to have, and I think it's really important that not only this also goes with they do good deeds and they try hard to understand other people. I think that it's important also that a good person accepts everyone. No matter who they are, no matter how different they are, they go out of their way to try to understand other people and to get to know them. A person should be generous and give to people that are less fortunate or weak or helpless and just can't help themselves. And being generous doesn't always mean give people your money. It can just be giving someone your time. I know time is of the essence, but it's really a nice thing to just spend a little extra time with someone, or spend a little extra time trying to get to know someone or helping someone and giving someone advice, just like everything. So the next thing is a good person needs to be dependable. I can't say how much I dislike when someone promises to do something and then they never go through with their promise. It's just probably one of the things that upsets me the most. because you didn't have to make that promise and no one was gonna make you make that promise, but you went out of your way to say, I promise to do this, and so you should do it. That's just, I don't know, maybe a personal thing, but dependability is definitely up there in the characteristics that I think make a good person. The next would be they're genuinely kind. They don't pretend to be kind, they're not just fake and act kind when they're alone. They're always kind, no matter who's around, who's watching, they're always going to be kind. Next is that they have a good heart. They always, no matter the consequences, try to do the right thing, even if it means totally embarrassing themselves or anything like that. They still go out of their way, and they're always trying to do the thing that they think is the best. You know, they're always following their heart with a good intention. Even if something fails, they still tried. The next would be they don't ever take advantage of anyone. And then, it's really hard. Like, you think you would be able to, like, say all these characteristics you think make a good person, but there's just so many. I think they always consider the consequences, and they always think about what they say are also two things that are really important. They always are thinking in their head, like, before they say something, could this upset someone or offend someone in some way? And I know that we're all guilty of letting things just fall out, especially like on the internet, where you don't have to see the person's face in front of you when you say something to them. And I think that that's really dangerous, and that we should really think about things before we say them and think if they could hurt someone. And last, they never expect anything in return. They could do 1,000 deeds and help 1,000 people, and they still never expect anything in return. That is probably one of the best qualities ever, because obviously that person will receive, but the fact that they're not expecting to receive something makes it just that much better. So I'm curious, what do you think makes a good person? Discuss it in the comments below. Okay guys, good night.